This is Alan Palmer, Corcus, a Black Alien Power Ranger, and you're listening to Hardly Heroes.
It's a time for a pop-pop.
Pop.
Deekers?
I love Deekers.
Me, it's Deekers.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast. High above the city, they shine in my spotlight. Commissioner on the rooftop, Double H in the night sky. For the sidekicks we fight, for the right crosses we go. For the ninjas we injure, revenge on our foes. From crime alleys to radioactive insects, genetic mutations. Weapon X rejects are infinite. Earths are in crisis, our wars are civil but secret. Here come
Buddy!
Lieutenant Skillard.
Sheila.
blaring through your speakers. Yeah, it's Hardly Heroes. It's clobbering time.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes, a podcast dedicated to movies, TV, and everything geek-related. I'm your host, Buddy.
I'm Lieutenant Skillard.
And I'm Shmee.
Shmee!
It's me.
It's me! Welcome to episode 159.
Nine
9 times.
Yes.
times.
I am your host, Buddy. I am here to tell you that I'm the star of this show.
Yes, he is.
Not
False.
Shmee.
False.
Definitely not Skillard.
No, that's for sure.
Oh,
That's definitely true.
I mean, come on.
I mean, come on here. Nickerson
Yeah.
Show. Hello.
right.
Nickersons unite.
Yeah.
I'm just here.
If this is your first time listening, you should go to hardlyheroes.com and you can find out about all the people we might mention on this show and see their bios and maybe even something about stuff they say all the time. Like LaDonathan Jenkins over
Yeah.
here.
Eldon Hubbard.
Yeah.
Sheboygan.
I got some sayings in there. Yeah,
Sheboygan.
Sheboygan. You know, you never know what I
A
could be
pop-pop?
up to. We talked about pop-pops
Is
last
Pop
week.
Pop on there?
Yeah.
If anybody saw the Instagram video,
Yeah.
but he clearly
Clearly.
is not getting the pop-pops like he talked about.
No.
Michelle looked at you like,
She's like,
What?
yeah, no.
No. We talked about Nerd Up, Bro Down. We also talked about Apple TV, Watchmen trailer, Game of Thrones, the GOT,
got
The GOT.
and Metal Art Comic Con.
check it out.
Check. That was 158, so check it out if you didn't listen to it.
Do it.
Alrighty then. Let's get into the show. Now, Shmee said she had something to tease.
Well, so,
Okay.
excuse me, last episode, Dyllrd gave me my bro name,
Yes.
Which is
Fabian.
Fabian. Yes.
Fabes.
Fabes for short.
Yep.
So I was given the task of coming up with his...
And this is for our segment Nerd Up, Bro Down.
Right, correct.
And so we're going to come up, each person got to come up with their own person's nickname.
Right.
And then we are also going to be teasing, we're going to have a challenge at the end of the show. We don't know if it's going to be Nerd Up or Bro Down. You'll have to stay and wait and see.
Exactly.
You got to stick around.
So what is his
Okay, so there's a little...
I want to know
there's
what
a little
my,
bit of a...
nerd game?
Well, okay, so if a nerd's name, let's say, was like Don,
Uh-huh.
right?
Okay,
Don Dilly.
yes.
I feel like he would, give himself, just a better, more...
Nerdy name?
Right. So, I'm sorry. So his first name is Gandon.
Gandon? I like that, dude.
It's kind of like Gandalf.
Right.
Yeah.
Ganon.
Because and that's where I feel like it would come from. Like,
Or Gamby.
Gamby.
Anyway, and his last name is Atello, which is like it's a
Like a
twofer.
Donatello.
Because Donatello, so Gandonatello is his nerd name.
Gandon.
I like
It's
Gandon.
kind of fitting. I really like it. Thank you so much for
Gandonatello.
giving
You're
me
so
my
welcome.
nerd birth name.
I'm going to start
You have
calling
been
him
born.
Gandon.
Gandon's hella sick. Huh?
We're gonna have to put that up on the hardlyheroes.com. Hey,
Gandon.
let's get a little. We're gonna have to get a little hashtag going to
Yeah,
Gandon.
It
Gandon.
sounds like a video game villain or something.
Yeah, right?
Like, you got to get to Gandon's castle,
And you got to knock his staff out of his hand.
right?
Totally.
Love it.
I like that. I'm looking forward to seeing who gets the challenge.
I'm getting that zatted on my neck.
Oh, you totally should.
Gandoni.
I know, and that's what I was thinking. I was like, it can really morph with
Mirf.
It just did, yeah.
Doing it.
Gandani already.
Gandon is.
Italian.
Gandondales? No. Sorry, I'm trying to.
Gandonathan?
Yeah.
I was trying to say that, but I didn't have it in. I felt like I was going to trip over it.
It is a wordy like name. It's very
Yeah.
mouthy.
Gandonathan?
Gandonathon. There's another way you could say it.
Gandonathon
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, you got
I
it right.
like that.
Yeah.
Not to be
Gandonathon.
confused with Gandonathon. Right? Don't
That
put
thong,
the G
the
on
thong,
there.
thong, thong. I like the way your
I like
buddy
where
go.
booty go.
I like the way your buddy go.
Baby. Gandon, down, down, down. There we go.
That's it. That's his theme song.
Can we get that on the soundboard?
Oh my god, we are making a music video.
I'm hot, dude.
We're gonna bleach his
I'm
hair.
steamy right now.
Oh.
My new name's got me all fired up. I feel like I have a new identity.
Can you do that at a karaoke? The Gandonathon song?
Yeah,
Do you guys have
most
that?
definitely.
Can you look it up in your catalog?
Pine Cove.
Yeah.
We could do it after this.
Yeah,
It's karaoke night at the Pine Cove.
That's true.
That's where we'll be after the show.
Right.
All right. Now let's
Oh,
talk about it.
gosh.
It's
Oh,
an end of an
God.
era.
We have to
Yeah.
talk about it.
It's an end of an era.
So I brought a treat for this very occasion.
Ooh, yum, yum, yum.
I brought Game of Thrones themed Oreos.
Hear the crinkles.
It's an all black packaging.
So it's an all black Oreo packaging with, it's got house, it's got the White Walkers, it's got the Lannisters, it's got the
Some Targaryens. up there.
Targaryens and the Starks.
Oh.
I only eat Stark Oreos.
Oh, do you now?
Yes.
Oh, so each row is like a different.
I don't know. I was just
House?
joshing.
Yeah, there's 4 designs.
So what is special about this Oreo other than the packaging?
I don't know. Open her up.
There's 4 designs, you guys.
Yeah.
On
Okay,
the
so
cookies.
it's the same cookie, but it's just got a different
No,
stamp
no,
on
no.
the top.
What are you doing? Whoa. Have you never opened up a pack of Oreos before?
Oh yeah, it's got the little zip down.
I
there.
didn't see it.
You
You
got
know,
the
they-
lift tab.
They
She
hide
Lord.
that. They hide that tab, dude. Hella easy. I mean, God, those are thick. I'm used to.
You know
the
what?
thins.
I don't think after you trying to open that, you
Yeah,
get
pass
last dibs.
Pass those yonder.
Well, how many are you taking?
Damn.
I started with 3. All right.
Okay, look
I
on
could
the.
get in on this.
So the first one I'm eating is the White Walker.
Pass it over, Dill.
I'm examining them right now. I'm like fascinated by these.
So let's talk about. Oh man, Oreos are just delicious.
Okay, let's talk about this.
Are they nutritious?
No.
Oh.
Let's talk about this final episode.
Okay.
Buddy,
Now.
how did you feel?
Oh, you want me to go first, huh?
Well, what is everyone's just like general,
Okay.
just meh.
I
Any
thought,
Dilly-
I thought it could have been way better. I thought it was some things were kind of cop-outy a little bit. Like we can fully get in on it.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like the way that Danny got killed. I thought that could have been done better. It's like we've seen that before.
Totally,
The
yeah.
embrace and the
Yes,
stab. Like
I know. Come
come
on,
on
you didn't
now.
see
Like
it
let's
coming?
do something original here. Like that bugged me, and the fact that Jon Snow isn't getting like it's going to Bran. Like what's that? No, that's not right.
When they said Bran, I literally, and for one, I was watching this with my sister, who fell asleep. Okay, so I didn't
She
even
says
have
she fell
anybody
asleep.
to talk about. I literally just I got out of bed and I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's just that he has such a lame story. I mean,
It's true. He does.
he hasn't done anything. His story hasn't developed. He hasn't done anything cool. It's like, I feel like if they just would have done his
What
story
about
a little
Hodor?
different,
Hold the door. Hold the door.
that ended up being kind of cool. But you know, if they just had made something a little cooler about him, where we actually wanted him to do something with his life, but really, I always forgot about him. Whenever his story came up, I was just like, oh my God, can we just move on to the next story?
Do you feel he was just too creepy?
He was just boring. Oh my God, like
He's just expressionless.
he was
Like,
so
who-
boring when his like stupid eyes would roll back, and I'm just like, can we just go to the next character? I don't give
Wow.
a crap what happens to this kid. I just didn't care about him. He was
Okay.
just so boring. And so it's not that he wouldn't be a good king. It's just that after watching this whole series and just getting hyped up about so many characters and watching all these characters develop, and then you pick the
Yeah, it's
person
like,
who's
come
so
on.
boring,
Right.
and
That's
has
what I
the
didn't
worst story.
Like. Yep. It
Anyway,
was lame sauce.
what do you think, Buds?
You guys are probably going to be a little upset with me. I didn't really mind it as much as everybody else did, but
Like the episode or Bran?
no, the episode.
Oh, okay.
And to tell you the truth, and maybe this is saying something to Game of Thrones, but I felt like when this episode was getting ready to start, I was over it.
Yeah.
Like leading up to this episode, I kind of felt like I was done. And for the
Yeah.
reason why, and tell me if you guys feel the same way, is taking that year off really put me out of it. Like I expected a lot more, and I feel they could have cut down this season to 4 episodes. The first episode, then the Battle of the North, and then them in King's Landing,
Yeah.
and then a final wrap up. But they pushed it out 2 years for this. I don't feel there was enough action for them to say that. Besides the Battle of Winterfell, I mean, that was phenomenal.
Yeah, that was
That was
cool.
dope,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was super cool.
But this final episode was super quiet, super just
It was
like...
so boring. Like,
Right.
why did we have to watch Tyrion walk through the city for 10 minutes?
Mm.
And also, why did he only have to remove 1 brick to find Jaime and Cersei?
That was another
I'm
dumb
like,
thing.
a whole castle fell on them.
Yeah.
Well, that, and it was like you see his hand and you're like, oh, they're just showing you that he's dead. But where my biggest gripe, and this sounds really weird, was how they did the last episode, how it showed like John just walking out with
Tommen?
no, not Tommen, the redheaded
Yeah, Wildling?
yeah,
That's not his name?
Tommen. No, that was the king that died,
Oh, yeah.
that jumped out the window.
Oh, yeah, that was
Oh my
Tommen.
gosh, you're killing me.
It starts with a T, though.
Whatever. When it shows him like seeing him for the first time and they pretty much walk out the gates, he said nothing funny, wasn't anything like his character, just dead silent. That was super boring.
And also, why was he even still at
I love these stories.
Castle Black? I thought he went back north of the wall.
Well, I think he
Tormund.
What was kind of crappy about it is he says he was going north, and I think he was planning on it because he saw him in Winterfell. And I don't know if he was waiting for everybody, but 2 weeks had passed, plus all the time it took them to get up there. It was weird. I don't understand it. But
And then he just so they were trying to say like he's going to live with the wildlings now? Is that what
yeah,
they were
pretty
saying at the
much
end?
to be a free man. But where I would have liked is if they would have flip-flopped it, where Bran, that whole part where Tyrion's at the table and just kind of is fixing the chairs and kind of makes that joke with everybody, I think they should have ended it right there. So flip-flop those scenes and it wouldn't have been that bad. But I do give it up to the writers. They didn't play into any fan theories. They wrote it their way that they wanted to do
Which
it.
was stupid, though.
A lot of people were upset. I didn't mind it as much. I was glad that John killed her. I was glad I got to see Ghost again. I mean, the whole him finding Jaime thing could have definitely been cut out. I think I don't care as much because I'm done with the show. I'm over it.
You had
They-
already checked out before the final.
Yeah, I felt
episode.
like they had built up this so much that it just didn't hit like the last season like I thought it was going to.
Oh,
I
right.
kept waiting for it to
And
get
it kinda-
better.
No, totally. Like every episode, you're kind of just like, wow, it just went downhill. It's
Yeah,
like-
where I felt if they would have went out like on a climax like the Battle of Winterfell, like that was my favorite part of this season. Like I was at the edge of my seat, and then after that, you're just kind of like, okay, like how are we gonna sum all this up? You
Right.
know what I mean? Like chop chop, let's get to it. I don't know. And to tell you the truth, I haven't had 1 ounce of wanting to rewatch that episode.
No, God,
Or
no.
rewatch the series. I'm kind of over it.
Well, and that's when I had kind of started rewatching it a little bit. When I started season 8, and then I was like, once this ends, I really want to go back and rewatch it, knowing how it ends. And now I don't because I hated the way it ended, and I just am like not even looking forward to it anymore. I'm like, after all that, everything that everybody did, that's how it ended.
Do you feel let down from that?
I do, but I also don't even want to care that much about the show, but I just
It's done. So long.
exactly.
It's just weird
It just
to
was
me.
such a stupid episode. The writing was terrible. The directing was terrible. Like, why did Grey Worm? Like, why is the Unsullied going to Narth? Can anybody tell me that?
Don't look at me
To
and ask
Narth.
that question because I have no.
to Narth.
To Noth or wherever.
Oh.
They're sailing off to Noth.
Because they're starting their own, like, kingdom, their own community.
It's just so stupid. They're like born and raised warriors, and they're just gonna sail off to.
What are they going to
doesn't
do
make
now?
no
There
damn
is
sense.
nothing. There's nothing left
But
for
that's
them
just
to
the
do.
thing is like what it just doesn't make any sense. And also like Grey Worm was like, oh, this is our city, and all mad about Jon Snow and Tyrion.
Well, yeah, because
and then
he's
2
mad about
seconds
the
later,
queen.
And then 2 seconds later, he's like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Well, because he's sending him to the north. Because you got to think of all the things he did. He did everything for everyone. And yeah, he killed the queen for everybody because it needed to be done.
Well, I feel like
I don't know, it
you're
just-
just looking at it from like just what you know. The way they wrote it was completely stupid. That he was all up in arms about it, and then 2 seconds later, he's totally fine with it.
Yeah, I could see that. It's so weird. I don't care anymore. This show has been built up for so long, and I think that they took that time off just kind of cut me out. Like, and maybe
I don't
it was
feel
the
like
ending.
it was the time off because I feel like had this season come back and
Hard.
just killed it and was good, actually.
Well,
you
maybe
wouldn't
it
have-
was just because
that time off wouldn't have mattered.
there was so many filler episodes. Like, a lot of stuff happened, but a lot of shit I didn't even care about.
Right. No, it was just.
I'm glad it's over.
I'm so glad it's over.
I'm
Oh
not
my
gonna
But
lie.
I do agree with Sturls that they should have just wrapped it up in the Battle of Winterfell. Maybe drag after like 20 minutes or like after the battle had like 20 minutes and just wrap things up because it was just drawn out and just that was the climax. So it was like you're on a downhill and we already
would've-
checked out.
I would even liked it if Cersei would have went out there with them and it would have just ended all
Oh yeah.
right there. That might have been better. I think I just couldn't get past how great that episode was, and I kept waiting for it to be as good as that episode, and it never was.
Yeah.
But
I wanted the dragon to just incinerate Jon Snow. For
Oh my
some
God.
reason.
oh man, I thought that was gonna happen.
And the dragon just like picking up her body and like piecing out. I was
Right.
like, he's a dragon.
He doesn't even like drop it
He's
in
a
the water or
dragon.
anything,
Okay.
like, where's he taking it?
I don't know. And what is
Well,
he
no,
gonna
it
do?
is delicious. These Oreos.
Okay.
I hear you
Are
snacking
you
on
gonna
those things.
crunch on the microphone the whole time on those? I shouldn't have brought
I
them.
can't help it. They are delicious.
I shouldn't have brought them. You know what are the good one? The thins. Have you had the thins?
I'll mess with
See, I
no
could go
thins.
for a thin.
No, dude, the thins are so
I could
good.
do a thin.
Because this actually now, after eating thins, there's way too much cream in this Oreo for me.
Only thing I've noticed with these Oreos, the cookie part isn't as crunchy as the usual Oreo is.
Yeah, it's like got a little stale.
Yeah, it's got a little stale feel to it. There's still some crunch, but not
got a
the
little
real
squish.
hard
Crisp.
cookie crunch
Yeah, you
that
want
I'm
that-
used
you
to
want the
with the
crunch.
Oreos.
This ain't Captain Crunch food.
Okay, so we're done with Game of Thrones, right? We've wrapped it up.
I'm done. I
Bye-bye.
never want to talk about it again.
Okay, I'm good with that.
It's
It
over.
sounds bad, but I don't even care for the side stories that they had. How they were talking about, oh, we're gonna go before, we're gonna go after. I'm
No,
over it.
yeah.
All of it.
No,
I'm done.
please just end it.
I'm over. Game of Thrones, you are tapped out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Shadun. You're shadun. What I want to say real fast.
Okay, real quick.
I want to say to Sheila,
Mm-hmm.
Shmee, I am proud of you. Dill Skills, not proud of you.
Lord.
Yeah, you know what, Dilly? Come on. I had 3 movies to watch, and you only
In
had
a
one.
busy.
week.
You had
In a
one.
week. You had.
I was real busy.
You were not busy.
You had
But
one.
I've seen the first one.
Did you see number 2?
No.
Number 2.
Let's tell the
Wow.
sidekicks what we're talking about first off.
John Wick
Wickles.
series.
Wickles.
Wicklesworth.
The Wickles. The Wickles Stickles.
So last week, Buddy said he was going to go see the movie, and I was like, I've never seen them, but I've always wanted to because I love Keanu Reeves.
You're talking about Johnny Utah?
Yeah.
Come on.
Johnny U.
You
From
know what that's from.
Point Break.
Boom! Good job, Shmee Shmee. Proud of you.
Is that with Kurt Russell?
What?
Who's the guy?
No.
in it? Oh, Patrick Swayze.
The Sways. Yeah.
I love Patrick Swayze.
Bodie.
The Swayze Express.
Dude, he's so
Bodie.
hot.
Bodie.
Bodozaifa.
Bodhisattva.
Yeah. So.
So Wickles.
yeah,
So I laughed.
Let's
So
talk about it.
what happened was John Wick, in show lore, Clayton wanted to go see it with me last time John Wick 2 came out. So it turned into this thing. Bird heard about it. We threw it out to a couple sidekicks. We're like, hey, who wants to go see John Wick? Let's roll. So she was like, well, I want to go. And I'm like, you haven't even seen 1 or 2. So she powers them down in a couple of days and then sees the movie. So I'm like, oh, well, if Shmee's going to do it, Dill Skills would follow suit.
I also went to the movie by myself in the middle of the day while I had a break from work.
I'm proud of you.
What? Wow.
That's commitment.
That's definitely
You had
commits.
a break long enough to watch a movie?
It does happen. So because, like, let's say someone has a haircut highlight, 3-hour appointment, and they don't show up. It's 3 hours. Got to kill.
Okay, so
I guess the kills.
old
John
Skiller
Will.
don't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? I get a 10-minute break. Like, I could watch a trailer, but that's it.
What about
That
when you
is
get
it.
off work? Put down the controller.
God, I got real busy.
No, all he does is play video games.
No.
Seriously,
No.
You know what? We're gonna check.
No.
We're gonna check your game log.
Seriously, look.
and see how many hours you
you will
logged.
see that the old Skills has not been logged into Xbox in like
Why are you
a
lying?
couple months.
Nobody likes a
No,
liar.
we did play, but I have not been
Oh,
on.
now
Oh,
it's
okay,
coming out.
okay.
Oh,
I played
we
with
did
you.
play. We did
yeah.
play.
I haven't been on there much, but I did provide Sheila with the first John Wick movie, so that has got to count for something. I
2%.
participated.
2%.
It's a very small percent because although I did watch your DVD, Logan and I ended up buying number 2 on iTunes, and it came as a set.
Oh.
So now I have 1 and 2.
So you didn't actually
Awesome.
watch mine.
But no, I did watch your DVD. We
My
bought
copy?
that after. Yeah. So thank you for that.
But I feel like once you've seen one of the Wickles,
You have seen all the Wickles.
you know what's going to happen. Like,
But
he's
I
going to
have
murder
a few
the
things to say about.
out of everybody.
So
I have a few things to say about Wickles.
you're screwed because we're going to talk about this
I'm
at
so
length.
sorry.
This is going to be like a Tom Hanks
But-
thing,
No, yeah.
who I love, by the way.
No, you don't.
My
It's
favorite
been-
actor,
It's been documented.
Sacramento alumni.
What do you mean? You don't like Tom Hanks?
No, it's
What?
been documented on the show. He doesn't like Tom
No,
Hanks.
he's my favorite actor. We've been talking about this a lot.
He hates him.
Like hates?
He said Castaway sucks.
My
Forrest
favorite
Gump
movie.
sucks.
What about
Castaway,
Toy
my
Story?
favorite movie. Haven't seen it.
God, I can't with this guy.
I'm
I
just
told
kidding.
you, dude.
I've seen Toy Story 1, but I haven't seen all the rest of them.
What?
Yeah, we've been over this.
I'm telling you, dude.
Okay,
That's not my jam.
This is exactly why we have Nerd Up in this
exactly.
studio.
And
See,
bro
this
down.
could be.
Because this guy,
Give me Toy Story. I'll watch it. If that's
Why
what
wouldn't
want
you
to
just
be
watch it
my
on your
challenge.
own?
it's a great
Because
movie.
I don't.
It's a.
It's
it's
I
I
like
am
a
Mrs.
cartoon or-
Nesbit.
It's literally a
Don't you see the
American
hat?
classic.
Yeah. It's
I've
been
seen
known.
the first one.
Okay. Anyway, so
I don't know about
Wickles.
Nesbit.
All right.
I know about Norbit. That's it.
But Nesbit's in the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, you got me back to the recorder.
You've seen it one
here.
time. Okay. So
Terrible. He's terrible.
he is terrible.
You are the worst.
Yeah.
So being from somebody that got to watch them so fast and being a first time person, just right off the bat, which one was your favorite?
Number 1, for sure. It was so good.
I concur.
Because it's, and I don't know.
Okay, now
If I
I'm
can get
definitely not
into
watching
it-
the rest.
Oh,
Oh, well,
'Cause
no,
he
the
was-
rest
I've already
of them
seen
are
the best.
so awesome.
no, the rest of them are so good. But the reason I like number 1 so much is because it's just a really good, solid revenge story. Mm-hmm. And he's just trying to kill everybody to get to the guy that killed his dog
yeah.
and stole his car.
Right.
And in the second and
And
third
that
one,
car is sweet.
oh, that car is so nice. But in that way, is it in the second one where he
Yeah.
totally
Oh,
screws
he
it up?
screws it up.
I'm like, you went all this way to get your car, and then you just totally total it.
All right.
Okay, but
Go.
and
Wait, what?
what I wanted to
Wait,
say
what?
real quick is that in the second and third one, it gets a lot more complicated, and you go way deeper into this like world, which
Yeah.
seems like to me, every other person is a contract killer. It seems like.
Yeah.
In the world of
which,
John Wick,
which
they-
is cool,
yeah,
which is
that's how it
super
is.
cool. But I think the first one is just really just this cut and dry.
Revenge story.
Revenge story, and I love it. The other ones are very good, but it just to me the number one is just.
I just didn't think they would ever think it'd be this big. Like
Right.
John Wick is huge.
Yeah.
Like we went at 9:30 in the morning. Theater was packed.
Really?
And like I came to work, everybody was talking about John Wick. Like John Wick's a big thing.
So I have a question, real quick. Was this something before a comic book or a book or anything, or did this is just
No.
This is it. This is
Yeah.
the movie. Okay,
It's
cool.
just the original.
Nice.
Yeah, John Wickles.
Okay, love it. I think it's great.
So going in, you've seen 1, you've seen 2. Now on to John Wick 3.
Mm-hmm.
All I can say is Keanu is 54 years old.
Oh my god,
Keanu.
dude! And he is just
He is a,
Keanu.
he is kicking
Keanu.
butt.
He is insane because what's cool about John Wick is they're pretty much it's all happening at one time. Like it's right after the other. So there's really like no time in between.
Yeah, there's no downtime.
So you think this just keeps happening to him. So by this one, what was really cool about it is like in the fight scenes, you can just see he's mentally just like exhausted. And
Right.
like how he's doing all the fight scenes is just
Yeah, and he
freaking
just has to
so
keep getting
cool.
up, and he's like just so tired.
Like just tapped. But that part with that giant guy in the book
Oh my god!
in the
Oh
library,
my
Yeah,
god!
that
you screwed up,
That part,
dude.
yeah, that was good.
He's a giant, dude. Like
yeah.
his hand is the size of John Wick's head,
And he
dude. Like,
kills him with a book.
yeah, and he just mushes this fool. Like he pretty much just.
Is it Conan the Librarian?
Yeah, it does look like. Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System? UHF. Look it up. Then my favorite scene in the entire movie, the knife
Oh,
throwing scene.
I was gonna say that's my favorite. It's probably a lot of people's because that is amazing.
How
They're
they
just I
like
mean,
he
it's so
choreographs
cool.
it so well.
And then it would like hit like here, and then like right in the head. I love
Yeah.
how he always finishes off with the head.
Well, that and like they're in this like China shop,
Yeah.
pretty much, and then there's like weird weapons, and to see him build that gun,
Because I think it's like
It
an
was so
antique
good.
store.
yeah, and then
And
they
so
had
there's
like
old antique weapons
and knives, and
Yeah.
they just start chucking
Oh my
knives
God,
at
the
each
knife
other.
fight
It was
is
so good.
sick.
It was just so much fun, and I'll give it up. When I saw Holly Berry was
Okay.
going to be in this movie, I was like, no.
Buddy, I don't know if you know this, like how much I hate Halle Berry. Like Logan knows.
Yeah, I
The-
didn't know.
Like Storm.
Hold on. No,
Storm.
explain your hatred. Let the sidekicks know.
Notate this on the website.
Yeah.
We do not like Halle
I-
Berry.
Honestly, I think she's a terrible actress. She's
Wow.
not good. And she just, I just
What?
hate her.
What? So Storm is.
So Storm's really what started it for me.
Uh-huh.
But then I see her in anything
what about
else.
Swordfish, where she shows her
Never saw that.
titty?
Because honestly, I try to avoid movies that she's in. And
she
I'm
got
not,
paid
hey,
buku bucks for that
I'm not
movie.
saying I don't want to see her titties, but
Some great soundboard work.
that was pretty good.
In this movie, I thought she did really well.
No, she's just sucks so bad. She's just not that
Dude,
great.
those canines were sweet.
Yeah, her dogs were better actors than
Did
she
you?
was.
I was reading some. Did you hear that she trained with them for? I want to say it was like 2 months or
Oh, that's
something
cool.
like that. Like every day. That scene where he like sees her for the first time. They told Keanu, they're like, do not look these dogs in the eye. They will like attack you. Like that's how intense the training was. And their bond with her, they're like, dude, she's been bonding with these dogs for this long. Like, it's very like high tech, like police, like training for these dogs for this movie. So they were like, don't look them in the eye. So like that whole part was real, which I thought was awesome.
That's actually pretty cool. That makes me like her a little more.
And I love how they just kept going for the nuts.
I know those dogs were so
Like
cool.
even after they're dead,
Like
they're just
choppers,
like,
balls.
"Argh," like getting on them nuts.
I like when
Ow.
she like bent over and the dog jumped on
Yeah.
her and then got the nuts.
Yeah, it went straight for them nuts. But there was just so many good scenes, and every time I was like, "Oh, this is like can't get any better." It did like the whole horse scene where he's just going
Oh my
down
God, I love
Manhattan.
the
just,
horse.
Yeah. Like he looked like, like the angel of death, just like
no,
riding
totally,
down
yeah.
this black horse. He's in a black suit, and then the guy comes up. He goes under the neck and just blows that fool.
Yeah, he goes on the side of the horse.
Yeah, he
kinda
goes on the side underneath the neck and just starts capping with a gun and kills him.
God, he is just. It's so fun to watch. Honestly, I don't like super violent movies, which is
But-
hilarious. But watching him kill people, it's just.
Dude,
fun.
that and
Entertainment.
there was so
America's
many times.
captivated by it.
Yeah, there was so many times in theater where I was like, "Oh my god!
I know!
Oh my god! Just see that!" And Clayton got up at one point and looked me in the eyes like, "Did you see that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I saw it." Creighton, sit back in your seat.
I'm watching it.
And I felt bad because the guy next to me at first, like, I thought he was getting annoyed. And then there was one part where he was just like, "Oh my God, the hell is going on here?" But I still think one of my favorite scenes was where he starts shooting them and they have all that armor and it's not working.
Oh, so he has to get in.
Get him with the neck,
Yeah.
and then he just gets a shotgun and starts blowing everybody's heads off. You're like, jeez.
Oh, it's.
It
so
was
good.
Obviously,
so
he's not
good,
playing
dude.
his third go around.
They said, I heard there's rumors that they want to make up to 7 of them.
Because I had no idea. I saw that 4 for sure.
Yeah,
But
they've
I could totally
left it
go
open-ended
7.
for 4. It's just,
But do you think that it's how they all kind of picked up?
yeah.
In the third one, he still has the same shirt where he's
Well, that's what I mean. It's they're continuous, so the timeline.
So all
is-
7 are going to be like that.
I'm guessing, but I think that's kind of cool that they're doing it because you just look towards the end, like he's just so tired. But I recommend anyone wanting to go see that. It was phenomenal.
Yeah. So
I
good.
definitely give it a shating,
Yeah, me too.
a double shating. Ting.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, he's all I can't do all that. Now calm down. So Dilly sucks for not watching
I
him.
can't believe
Saw
that.
the first one though. So
There's 2 more after that.
Right.
Shmee
What?
powered him down in less than a
You
week.
know what? I watched
Yeah.
2 in one day. So Saturday I worked.
next time I have an
Saturday.
hour and a half,
No,
2-hour break.
Dilly,
Trust me, I'm
What
gonna
do you
go check it
do
out.
when you wake
Excuse
up on
me.
Sunday?
Thank you. Excuse me. I woke up. I worked on Saturday for one. Okay. I woke up 2 hours early before I had to go to work, watched the movie, worked, came home from work, ate dinner, watched the second one.
Boom.
Yeah.
Did it.
And
I have a
boom
second
goes
job.
the
That's how you
dynamite.
do it.
I dance at night, so
At the
You know what I mean?
Starlight.
yeah. So I
Magic
don't have all this
Dilly.
free time. I gotta, work the pole.
At the glitter factory.
Right.
Who's
I knew
giving
it.
you the most tips? Philippe?
It's between Philippe and Creighton.
Yeah. Well, I could definitely see Creighton.
He's all pissed off at the tip rail.
Yeah.
I'm just bumping and grinding to a slow jam.
I don't see nothing
Nothing
wrong.
Philippe's always got his lighter out. It's an old
Encore.
school trick.
No, Philippe's probably running. He's probably the DJ.
Might be.
Wicka, 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 woo.
All right. I am ready for
Okay,
this
are we
top.
ready for this?
Wait,
5.
so
Top 5.
Oh!
This top 5, I'm actually really steamy up
Are
for
you
this.
steamed
I'm
up?
warm, too.
I'm pretty excited.
I'm real steamy.
Yeah,
like,
you're very-
to
you
the
look
steam
moist
steam.
from
I'm
over
very
here.
moist.
You're like a freshly
dump.
baked brownie.
Yum.
Gandonathon.
It's
Check
Gan-
this out.
Oh,
Ooh,
a piece of paper?
Papers.
Wow. I'm all digital over
Oh,
here.
now he's got to go first just
This
for
has
having
my
the papers.
top 5 on it.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Are we doing
Okay,
an
so
honorable
how-
mention?
I have 2 honorable mentions.
What?
Oh, I only got 1.
So
I actually don't.
you might want to note that in your notepad if you haven't
I don't have
yet.
an honorable mention.
No honorable
Well, I
mention.
asked you, I'm like, are we supposed to have honorable mentions? And you said no. So
I said if you have one, bring it.
oh, okay.
All right, Dilly.
It's already been brought in.
So let's just do one honorable mention.
Oh, we're starting with honorable mentions?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, the honorable mention always goes first.
Yeah.
Because it didn't make your
Top
listy.
Okay.
Your listy disty.
Cassius from Lil Nicky.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Cassius.
Cassius?
Get in the flash, Cassius.
I don't.
Huh.
So you guys don't even know.
I don't know what Little
I've,
Nicky is.
terrible.
I maybe have watched a quarter of Little Nicky and I couldn't get it.
Okay,
Who's
so-
in that? Who's in that?
Oh my god.
Is there like a famous actor?
Hey,
Or-
hold on.
Yeah.
Can Do you feel this hatred right now? That's how we feel that you haven't seen John Wick 2
Okay, so
or
I guess
3.
we're even, because if you guys don't know about Little Nicky, that's really disappointing,
Is it?
especially Cassius,
Cassius?
because he's trying to get him in the flask. Get in the flask, Cassius.
I might have to watch this
The
now.
sidekicks know.
Adam Sandler.
Right.
Oh,
that
it
might
is?
have been one big
Who
name
plays
you might know.
Cassius?
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Okay, I was just wondering if
It's
you
just
did.
Cassius.
Cassius.
We could do a quick Google, but yeah.
No, we
it's
don't.
Cassius. Just look it up.
So my honorable mensch, I don't know, and the reason why he didn't make my top 5 is I don't know if you really consider him a villain, even though I think he is, so that's why I wanted to ask you guys. But my honorable mensch is Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Would you
Yeah.
consider him a villain?
I would consider him. Actually,
Consider-
I would do that.
Kind of a villain,
I
yeah.
would do that, brother.
would.
I
Okay.
really would.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go top 5 to Dill Skills. We'll start it off. Then it'll go Shmee,
So-
and I'll go last.
We're running 5-1, right? We're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be trying to do it in different order, Dad.
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 So it looks like it's
Bird
time
Box,
for
Dad.
number 5.
Number
All
5
right.
Z's.
So Dillard's number 5 is Chet. Chet. From Weird Science.
Oh,
The
snap.
hot steaming
Wow.
pile of that is Chet, the older brother.
Wow. All right.
You're stewed, buttwad. He's spoiling all the fun.
That's actually
For God's sakes, cover yourself. Chet, number 5.
That's a good one.
5.
My number 5 is Derek from Step Brothers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Adam
Derek.
Scott.
That's really good. I
That
give it
is
up.
good.
I love that
I
character.
was like, look at this 6-pack.
Yeah.
You want to touch these? I lather these up with oil every night.
You see what I have to live with?
I like when he's giving. They're like trying to hug each other,
Oh, yeah.
and he like can't
Yeah.
do it. He just keeps trying to be
They
mean
keep
to him.
like mushing each
Yeah.
other. Oh,
Okay.
I heard he got his real estate license for shits and gigs.
yeah. For shits and gigs. My number 5,
Number 5.
Shooter McGavin.
Bam. Shooter.
Shooter McGavs
Yep.
from Adam Sandler's Happy Gilsmores.
Yeah.
Actually,
yes.
that
This is
is
supposed to be Shooter's year.
that's an amazing one. He is so funny.
You eat pieces. I eat pieces of shit for you like for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? Gross. Dude, but still my favorite part of the whole movie is where Bob Barker, the price is wrong.
Yeah.
I actually hate Adam Sandler movies. I know. I probably shouldn't say that.
Wait.
I
You don't
probably
like
should-
Waterboy?
I
I feel
probably
the hate
should-
mail already.
No, I know.
yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that, but I do not like Adam Sandler movies. There's a few of them I like.
50 First
I
Dates,
especially
probably.
do
Right.
not. No, I especially
That sucked.
Click.
Click. I love Click.
I knew it. The
but
girlier ones.
Anyway, I especially don't like
Happy Gilmore?
but I
Oh.
love Shooter McGavin. Like I watched that movie just to watch
I
him.
love Shooter McGavin.
Yeah.
Shooter's year.
All right, pass this around. Number 5.
Oh,
wait a minute.
come on. We
Get
need
it
to
together.
Wrong button. Okay, so I feel like this got stolen from me.
I know. You know what? Mine. Me
Yeah,
too.
you totally just yeah.
But you
Derek.
guys-
my number 4 was
Oh,
Derek.
I'm sorry.
You want to
Oh.
punch me in the face right now, don't you?
But see, you
Go
can
ahead,
get
do
upset
it.
with her about
me in
how
the
you would
face.
put it lower. Or how she
Oh,
would
right.
have it on your...
Yeah, like you're number
Like,
4. Mine.
state your case of why he's higher on your list.
Well, because Chet's just a big pile of crap.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, he's the next best thing. Derek. He's putting together the Catalina wine mixer. Don't blow
It's the
it.
Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah.
I just like how
I
it's
just-
like him and his friends always being mean to him.
I just want to rearrange your face.
Yeah.
He plays like this real serious role on this show that my wife likes to watch.
Oh,
It's called
big,
like
Big Little Lies.
Yeah, little stupid dumb
Oh.
show.
No,
Oh,
that's
Michelle's
hey,
watching
hey,
it.
hey,
That show
hey,
sucks.
Hey, that show is so good.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding
It's
me? Have
crap.
you watched it?
No.
Have you watched it?
No.
You don't
Then
wanna.
How do you know?
You
'Cause
don't
I
wanna.
just- no. Oh, you're one of the Fab Five or whatever
yeah.
it says.
Yeah.
What?
You're one of the...
Maybe yeah. You haven't got. How far have you got?
I watched the whole first season.
Where that guy's like the surfer guy, you're one of the Fab Five or whatever.
That's from Big Little Lies?
I
Big,
thought
stupid,
so.
dumb little show, I call it.
Are you guys thinking of Pretty Little Liars?
No, it's the one on HBO.
Yeah.
The
I
dumb one with the ladies and
It's got Nicole Kidman
It's
and
got
all them.
the
Yeah,
dude
I
from
still
True
don't
Blood.
know what.
It's got
she
Eric from
talks
True
about
Blood.
it. The guy's like, yeah, the guy just said all nonchalantly, like, you're part of the Fab
Yeah, that's
Five
it.
or
I
whatever.
don't,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Anyway,
it.
I don't know what you
It's
guys
the
talking
whole
about.
preview. They've been shown on HBO.
Oh, well, for the second season.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't watch that stupid show.
You guys
Eric
are
from
retarded.
True Blood's in it.
You guys
He's
are
a fang
retarded.
banger.
You guys are
Fang
retarded.
banger.
It's super good.
It sucks.
It's
Sorry,
poop
She
nuggets.
Okay.
You're number 4, Shmee?
Oh, my number four is probably, I feel like this probably is going to be on at least your list somewhere higher than this. But I really wanted to put it on my list too.
What?
Rooney.
Edward Rooney?
Are you serious?
Rune Dog?
Edward Rooney.
Maroon 5?
You picked Edward getting Rooney?
Wow.
I'm so upset
Rune
right
Dog.
now. I'm so upset right now.
No.
Woo!
De-steaming.
I am de-steamed
anti-steamed.
and deflated.
Because Rooney is one of the best villains.
he is the best villain.
9
How would you put him
times.
number 4?
Because I have other.
Edward Rooney. You want me to make a phony phone call to Edward Rooney?
Rooney?
He has been sick 9 times. 9 times.
I wish you guys could see Buddy's hand.
I'm so angry
so mad.
right now.
Okay, if
Edward Rooney is 4?
Listen,
he is a phenomenal villain. Phenomenal. Think about him
That's
in the
it. He's
arcade
trying to sneak
scene.
into the
this
house,
is
yeah.
my top 5.
I caught
my
you, Ferris.
top 5. Okay.
Ah, God,
And
it's so
and if
hard
you
being her
think-
brother.
Look, if you think that you're gonna have Rooney as your number 1 or whatever, and no one else is gonna have it on their list, then you're freaking tripping.
Nobody would have ever thought.
Okay, Rooney.
He doesn't
You're
even
tripping,
drive
bro.
it. He just wipes it with a diaper.
Okay, buddy.
9 times.
Yeah,
9
that
times.
just happened.
My number 4.
Hold on, let me play the little deal.
Number 4.
My number 4 is a phenomenal villain. Ernie McCracken.
Oh, wait. Okay, Ernie, I know this.
Come on, Big Ern.
Ernie McCracken.
Look how he just gets that hip in there.
Oh, God. What's...
Big Ern.
Okay. give
Come
it
on,
up.
you don't know what it's from?
I know it, but...
Kingpin, baby.
Okay, yeah.
One of the
yeah.
best comedies, dude. Big
Ernie
Ern just
McCracken.
throwing that hip in there. Yeah.
Twerking them
I
hits.
love Big Ern. So Big Ern, my number 4. That is just super funny because he's like, he keeps saying Munson through like the whole thing, and it's just so funny. He's like, I don't want these kids to get Munson out in the middle of nowhere. And then he's like, hey, Big Ern, why you got sugar in the back of your car? Because he dumped all that sugar in his tank. Just so good. So that was my number 4.
Okay, that's a good one.
All right. That puts us at...
Number 3.
So my number 3 is fresh off the TPS reports. Bill Lumberg. Lumberg. Yeah.
You had
Lumberg.
You had sex with Lumber?
Yes. I didn't, but yeah.
Oh, you didn't.
He's all holding the coffee cup.
Yeah.
He's just getting his
Just
getting his
moving.
jam down.
I'm gonna need you to stay over the weekend.
Lumberg.
Need you to stay over the weekend, do some TPS reports.
Oh, is that Office Space?
Yes.
Lumberg.
Oh my God, he's so.
That's a
funny.
good one.
That's a really good one,
I
actually.
love Lumberg.
I didn't get these off the internet.
Number 3.
To Shmee.
My number 3 is actually Beetlejuice.
Oh, good.
So I do consider him a bad guy,
Nice.
as I said earlier.
He's like an anti-hero, I
Should we
feel
say it
like.
3 times?
right.
Okay.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
All right.
I like how it was. That was actually really funny, and it didn't hit. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it was good. It would have been
I
really.
tried to set it up.
It had been. Could have been.
It went up.
Could have.
Blame it on Shmee because she put Edward Rooney at 4.
It's just, it's what I like, okay?
I know, but it's very upsetting.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to say about Beetlejuice is that I kind of didn't know either if he was a bad guy.
Because I felt like he's an anti-hero.
Right, but he is
Jump
kind of
in,
tormenting and stuff like that. But he's just one of my favorite
I
characters.
believe you.
Shake Sonora. Shake your body.
shake.
Like.
Shake Sonora.
Shake it all the time.
Shake, Sonora. Shake your body right. Bill.
Number 3.
My number 3, I'm probably going to get yelled at for this
Oh,
one.
God.
But my number
What is
3.
it, brother? Hey, look at me. Is it? Don't say it.
Do you want to
Don't
say
you
it
dare
for
it.
me?
Say it.
Do you want to say it for me?
Don't say it.
Do you want to say it for me? It is from one of the best comedies
Is
of
it?
all
Is
time.
it? You better not say it.
Mugatu.
No, brother, come on.
Brother, no.
I effing knew you were going to say that.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have stole Edward Rooney right now.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
You
Mugatu.
know that's my favorite movie.
Number 3. Because you ruined my list.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Woo.
Okay. Is the steam factor down?
I'm like sweating.
Are we ready?
Oh, my God. I'm so angry right now.
I'm like,
You're
I don't know if
angry?
you, look, do you see me
Mugatu?
gripping the table?
my hands are clammy after this.
Clam.
Okay.
You're glowing.
Are we,
Number 2.
Okay. Here it goes. I kill people now. Mugatu.
Oh, boom.
really?
2.
You're number
Number
2?
2.
Number 2.
Mugatu.
I got
that's pretty good.
From
Mugatu's
Zoolander.
new derelict campaign. How about
Derelict.
How about you derelict my
balls,
balls?
Capitan.
I can derelict my own balls.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You know I can't turn left.
Mugatu in the house.
Yeah, he's...
So obviously you don't yell at him like you yell at me.
Well, it's already been...
I feel like I've been taking crazy pills.
Number 2.
My number 2 is actually number 1 and number 2 was really hard for me to decide which one I liked best. So my number 2 is Dr. Evil.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a good choice. I was a little nervous. I was about to lose my chit.
I really, 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 really love Dr. Evil.
And which one? Which one's your favorite?
Like all of them. I feel like I could watch a whole Dr. Evil movie. Like Austin Powers actually I think he's pretty funny, but I just watch those movies for Dr. Evil.
He is probably the
He is
funniest
just,
part.
Like I love him in Goldmember. That might be my favorite when
I love
when he's like eating the skin. He's like, "Don't Fasha? Oh, father, father."
I love he's like, you want a smoke and a pancake?
a bung and a blitz.
Yeah.
God. They should have like a Dr. Evil like origin story movie
Right?
though.
I would love that so much.
Sorry.
Oh, excuse you.
Man, I
You
was
okay?
dying over there. So my number 1 and number 2
Close.
were very tight.
Yeah.
And my number 2 actually is Edward Rooney.
Rune Dog.
I didn't think anybody would have Edward Rooney
What are
on
you-
their list.
You're lying.
Come on now.
Brother, you're lying.
Everybody has
Why
that.
would you think
Because he is a great villain, but when you think of villains, he's not usually on people's list.
I automatically thought of him. He was like, look, if you look at my piece of paper that's over here, it says Dr. Evil and Rooney is written
You want me to
make a phony phone call to Edward Rooney?
I keep hearing the song when he's like Ferris Bueller's running through the yard.
Oh, yeah.
It's like playing in my brain.
One of my
I like when he gets on the bus and the
when
in the hot.
Cameron was in Egypt's land, let my Cameron go.
Yeah.
Kennedy, Kennedy, Kennedy.
I like the warm. You know
Oh,
what are those called?
warm gummy bears.
Yeah, the gummy bears.
Warm. I've had them in my
My
pocket, so they're warm.
Okay. Are we going to what are we at?
Or
This is it.
This is the big shebang-a-bang.
This is it.
Let's get it.
This is it.
Hardly no fan experience.
Let's get it.
Number 1.
Okay. I'm gonna list off a few AKAs before I say
Okay.
Oh, snap.
That's nice.
given name.
Good, I like it.
See if you guys can pick it up. Larry Tate.
Larry
Anybody?
Tate.
Anybody? Larry Tate?
No.
Chip. How about Chip? No? Nobody? Ernie Chip Douglas. Cable guy. Cable guy!
That was pretty good.
Snaps.
That's not how you treat
Snaps.
your friend, Steven.
Yeah. It's just skin,
Oh.
Steven.
Billy! He made him sleep with prostitutes. He jousted him off the horse. Like,
That
He was
actually
the
is
best.
a phenomenal pick.
That's a really good pick.
Oh.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
great.
carry on.
It's just skin,
Number
Steven.
one.
So my number ones, the steam has really been taken out, but it's Mugatu.
Why is it
No.
Mugatu? State your case.
My case is that mainly that's my favorite movie.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just my favorite villain, I guess. I don't feel like I'm picking him because he's like better than other villains specifically.
He's just so funny though. That's why, where he's just like, I created the piano necktie, people. I feel like I'm taking crazy
just
pills.
like his hair and the dog and like when the lady's throwing the eggs at him and he's like screaming. It's just everything about him is just he's perfect.
What do you think about this? What is this? A center
Center
for
for
ants?
ants.
Needs to be at least
He'll
3
throw
times
hot
the
coffee
size.
in your face.
Oh
Like,
my god! You know,
No, I get farty and bloated with a foamy latte.
yes.
But like my dream is to do like a Derek or a Zoolander cosplay.
like Halloween, like where everybody dresses up. But who would you be?
Well, I want to be Derek,
You just
So you'd
have
be
to
constantly using blue steel.
right?
Have you mastered your blue
or
steel?
Latigra. I would do Latigra also.
What is it?
It's more of a
orange-
catalog look.
What is that? Orange mocha.
Orange mocha frappuccinos.
A jitterbug.
There's a
Jitterbug.
Can we all synchronize that?
Yeah. I forgot.
Okay.
Number one.
My number one, the best villain of all time, the best, Dark Helmet from Spaceballs.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I actually thought about that.
When will then be now? Soon. Comb the desert. We're combing the desert.
We ain't found.
We ain't found shit.
He's like, man, we come to desert.
Is the ship stopped? Yes, sir. All right. Smoke if you got him. No,
Yes,
I
went from
didn't
suck
catch you.
to blow.
No, I didn't catch you playing with your dolls again.
Dark helmet was good.
Oh, dude,
That's a good
he's
call.
so
He's
funny.
so funny.
And he's got a little tie on. I love that little tie. I don't know why.
What's
What?
that actor's
Do you know his
name?
name?
The actor's name? It's
Yeah, he's your number one, so you should probably know his name.
Oh man, I forgot his
From
name.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah. What's his name?
Oh, do you know it,
Skills.
Dill?
I do know it.
What is it?
What is it? You don't even-
Rick Moranis.
Oh yeah, it
yeah.
is Rick Moranis.
Yeah,
Good
he's-
job,
Rick.
Moranis.
Yeah.
His name is
Good. Yeah, that's
Barf. I'm a moth, half man, half dog.
That was a good one.
Yes.
My
was
number
fun.
one actually was gonna be Edward Rooney.
Oh, really?
Till
Oh,
you
didn't-
ruined
I
it
feel
'cause
like
I
when
didn't
you
think
said that,
anybody would
you had to switch
remember
it
it.
up.
Yeah.
Buddy, look me in
Dude,
the eyeballs
everybody-
right now and tell me you didn't think anyone was going to pick Edward Rooney.
Like
I
80% of
swear.
America
Buddy,
would probably
how
do
many
that.
times have we quoted?
I know, but I wouldn't think
That
you would think
movie-
him as a villain.
Oh,
I
okay.
really
I see
thought
what you're
you were
saying.
gonna
I
have
see what you're
Mugatu
saying. Okay.
1, Beetlejuice 2, and then Dr. Evil. I didn't think Edward Rooney would be on your radar.
Oh, as a villain. I see
Yes.
what you're saying. Okay.
He's a great character,
Yeah.
but as a villain, I thought people would forget about him.
No, because I think he's a great villain because he's not.
I even laughed, dude, when I said it at work. My buddy Aaron was like, "Bro, you have," because I was gonna have him as my second seed. Aaron's like, "Dude, you got to move him up because nobody will think of that." I'm like, "I know, right?" I was like, "I felt like that's a really good pick."
That was so wrong.
Dad, turn it down.
Is there a motorcycle in the room?
What is he watching?
I think a motorcycle went through the front
Is he
window.
watching John Wick?
Maybe he is watching the Wickles.
The
Turn off
Wickles?
the damn motorcycle. That
Okay,
was fun.
that was fun. I love top 5.
I do love top 5.
So that can kind
Any
of lead us
suggestions,
into,
send them in.
Yeah. We actually had some sidekick mayo that
Ooh.
where we have some top 5-age.
Oh, we do have some top
Did you
5.
say mayo?
Yeah.
Mayo.
Do we have mayo?
No.
Sidekick mayo.
Oh, mayo.
Mayo.
Oh.
So I guess that, yeah, we can lead into that.
Dilly, you can go ahead and read your mail over
Okay,
there. What
so
do you got?
since
What do
we
you
just
got?
did our top 5, we have a little something from Philippe.
Felipe.
Philippe.
Deep.
So it says, "Sup, guys?
Supper.
What
It's
at?
the new Phil Collins, but I'm not feeling anything in the air tonight. Just trying to be funny and failing gloriously." I thought it was funny. I love Phil Collins.
Me too.
All right. It's time for a new top 5. Love this idea, and I felt like I needed to contribute to the fun. Here goes nothing. All right. So this is Philippe's top 5. Here we go.
Number 5.
Dark Helmet.
Oh,
Boudros is number 1.
5.
smart.
Growing
But
up
he
and
needs to
watching
be higher up.
anything from the mind of Mel Brooks was always a satirical jab at nostalgia. But all of his movies, the best clear-cut villain was Rick Moranis' Dark Helmet.
For sure.
Smart.
He knows his name too, by the way. Good job, Philippe.
He had a computer in front of him.
Exactly. He
just
probably
saying.
Googled it.
An evil nerd who wore a big dopey helmet and didn't know what was happening half the time, especially when he has to go to ludicrous speed to catch up to the Lone Star.
Or my favorite was like, what is this? We call this Mr. Coffee. Everybody knows I drink coffee when I watch Radar. Of course we do, sir.
Okay, so yeah, here it goes.
Number 4.
Shooter McGavin.
Nice.
Good
Look, you
pick.
guys are gonna have
Some
like
familiar
I
faces
know.
here.
Looking very close on my list.
He eats pieces of like you for breakfast.
I think this fool copied my list.
How can you not hate Christopher McDonald as Shooter? He's bold, self-aggrandizing, and cocky. Not to mention a total douche. The perfect villain to go up against the angry yet sweet Happy Gilmore.
I think he hacked your email, dude.
Dude.
I know, dude. This fool's
Oh,
jacking
we're not
my
done
list.
yet.
Number 3.
Dr. Evil.
What?
Stealing Shmee.
All he wants are sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their
Laser
heads.
beams.
Mike Myers nailed it, playing his own villain in and hit the evil Dr. Mastermind cliche on the head while still making him buffoonish and somewhat a threat. The best part about him is that he's so stuck in the 60s that he doesn't get his own references that he makes attempting to name things.
I love that.
Okay. Number 2.
Tractor
This is
beam.
this is a new one here.
Tractor.
Number
beam.
2.
White Goodman.
White Goodman.
White Goodman.
White Goodman.
I
that
know
one.
Buddy appreciates White as much as I do, being a fellow gym rat.
White Goodman.
Is this ringing a bell yet? Do you know White
Hold on,
Goodman?
I know White
He still
Goodman.
doesn't know Philippe.
Philippe.
Maybe I shall continue.
Continue.
White is such a play on low IQ gym rats that is completely laughable because these guys exist. He also is so quotable, it makes him an even
Oh,
better
it's from that
addition
one
to the
movie,
list.
the dodgeball movie.
Oh yes, it's the
Right?
it's it's Ben
Ben
Stiller's.
Stiller.
Yeah, where he's like, "Ball me, Blazer."
Is that it?
Yeah, he's like, "Kss." No, that's exactly what it is. He's totally right. Remember, he's sniffing the
Yeah.
fried chicken. Took me a second. Dang, that was a good pick.
Yeah,
and
that's
nobody
Forgot
could
about
have pulled
him.
him off better than Ben Stiller
Boom.
and his pedo stash. Nobody
his
makes
pedo
me
stash.
bleed my own blood.
Nobody. I forgot, dude. That's a great pick. I forgot all about that movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Number 1.
All right,
I can't
Philippe's
believe I
number
forgot
1.
that.
Here it goes. Kim Jong-il, the deceased leader of
Oh.
North Korea, makes... Is he deceased?
He's talking about in
Wait. Well, okay, I'll just care.
I
The
don't
deceased
know.
leader of North Korea makes
Is he?
this list purely because of Team America World Police.
Such a great movie.
Oh,
I would argue this spot is shared by him and puppet Alec Baldwin, as they were equally hilarious villains in this movie.
Eric Baldwin.
Kim's plans for world domination carried out by Baldwin and his Film Actors Guild. Spell that out. Is so over the top that it just makes this character go to the top of my list, and the twist at the end just made it 20 times more funnier to me. Spoiler, he's an alien cockroach.
I'm
really
so
ronery.
Yeah.
Turn over. This is a multi-page email.
I'm just really ronery.
Well, guys, this was fun. Hope this entertained you as much as it did me. Have fun and always remember to brush and floss daily, or you too may become a villain to your dentist. White Ranger out.
I'm just really
Thank you,
ronery. Thanks, Philippe.
what was that? What's that movie? The Team
America?
Team America. That's right.
Oh my God,
I've only
so
seen that
good.
one time, and I was like, "How have I never seen this movie before?"
It's
good.
amazing.
It's so good.
Especially the puppet
Dude,
love scene.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I love where he's like, do the wave your arms, in the air, and we know that's the sign. And he's like waving his arms, freaking out. He's taunting us.
Yeah. That whole movie is great.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay, shall we continue? Do we have any
Shall
more
we-
mail
Do we have
So-
any
over y'all?
mails?
I have an email from James N.
Sheboygan?
Sheboygan.
Sheboygan James
Sheboygan James.
Okay.
Sheboygans.
Hi all, longtime listener, first time caller.
Oh, very nice.
Love the addition of Sheila.
Oh,
Peace be with you.
boo.
Peace be with you, my friend, too.
Live long and prosper.
100%.
Rest easy.
Speaking of peace and shout out to HTC. Definitely going in the HH Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Shout
yep.
out to the rest of the Hero Hall of Fame. Manny, Aaron, Conspiracy Theories, Top Fives, Bird, Curtis, aka Oreos, and Goat. Maybe Sheila and Bird should do a podcast takeover. Love it. Like a Thelma and Louise sort of deal, but more like the woman kicking all the ass to get the job done, while the rest of us fanboys giggle about how Cap was able to pick up Mjolnir.
Did you almost
Yarn
say
yarn?
moistneer? Sounded like she was going to say
Yarn.
moistneer.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Is that how you say it? Meow meow.
Meow meows.
Listen to Johnny's email in last episode. I think he's onto something. Sheila has a knack for putting Buddy in his place
Yes.
as his quest for power grows.
It does grow.
Dare
every
we
day.
say Buddy is the mad king of the podcast?
Oh!
Talking about dragons, soccer skills, and how he's the rightful heir to the Red Ranger throne.
Bend thy knee.
Maybe Sheila's addition is the prophecy coming true. The Mad King Buddy gets taken out by the bro-down bastard herself.
I don't know if we'll probably call her Bran.
How dare you?
A character that no one cares about and then just magically gets the throne at the end and everybody's upset.
No,
That's
I don't-
exactly what
no,
will
that's
happen.
not- no, I continue.
Ah.
Shmee, la 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 la, the Buddy Slayer. If you smell what AKA Lady Groot is cooking,
Oh, that's a good one.
keep up the good work. Love the HH fan experience for Endgame. When's the next? What else is coming up for the HH team in the near future? Where do I buy tickets for the Hardly Heroes Sonic the Hedgehog movie fan experience?
You don't.
The sidekick with no nickname, James.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Can you put that eyebrow up?
I can't do the eyebrow
the one-
action.
the
The
one-sided
little one
eyebrow.
side.
Thank you, James, so much for writing in. Peace be with you. We love to hear from you.
I mean, we can call me Daenerys if that's what we're gonna.
No,
call
you're the
me.
Mad King.
He
We've
did
already-
say the Mad King.
This is so good too. Talking about dragon soccer skills and how he's the rightful heir to the Red Ranger throne. It's
That
so
was,
good.
I give it up. That was a phenomenal. That might be the best email we've
This
ever
email,
gotten.
I think we need to keep.
We
maybe-
might need
Should
to
we frame
that.
that?
I think we need to frame this because this is hilarious.
It was, I give it up. That was really good.
James is really funny. He's always been really funny.
Now I want a picture of me like on the Iron Throne with like the Red Ranger
Yeah.
helmet. That'd be Pretty,
Or maybe the Iron Throne
pretty
should
good.
have that like glossy red finish to it, you know?
Oh yeah, or we can have like a bunch of mics instead of swords.
Oh yeah. I like that.
You know, any
You would love
graphic
that, huh?
designers
Yeah,
want to
can
get on
anybody
that.
do that?
Yeah. That would be so awesome. And then I just have the helmet like right at my side.
Totally.
Yes, please.
Okay, shall
That
we
was
continue?
a great email.
I know.
I'm riding on a high.
And
on that
and
one.
I'm the bro down bastard herself. So
that was
I like that one too.
That was good. She Lord. Okay, so we do have one more,
Okay.
and it's from none other than
not
none other than
another.
none other than
Another.
With Jay Jackal.
Oh.
Yes, it's from
That sounded low.
Jackal.
Jay Jackal.
It's from Jay Jackal.
Jackal.
That's from Jackal.
Jackal.
From Jay Jackal, and he says the title of his entry is "Hell Just Froze Over."
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh God.
Why?
You guys
because,
ready for this?
HTC's mustiness is gone.
Don't wreck the email. You're wrecking it.
Did you pre-read? Did he
dang
pre-read?
I feel like he did. Okay. Hell just froze over. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I totally agree with Johnny.
Oh. Wow.
Buddy is definitely the Pink Ranger.
No,
How
actually,
you
the last
feeling?
email just said I was the Red Ranger.
No, he
Red
said
Ranger.
going on about that you're the rightful heir. It
I
wasn't-
am the rightful heir because I am the Mad King.
You mean you weren't at the parking lot ceremony?
I
Sheila?
wasn't. I saw the video, but it really looked photoshopped to me.
I don't know if you know, but the helmet is right here.
In the HH
Triple
Q.
HQ. Don't,
Not-
not HHQ. Triple HQ. You are really bad with words. And putting meow meow. How do you say Thor's hammer? Meow meow? I want a
Yeah,
meow
sure,
meow.
Speak is hard for me talking.
Okay. I also trolled Johnny on IG, and he would definitely break Buddy's ankles.
Oh, what?
I feel like
That's what I'm talking
Shaquille has
about.
done some research.
Shaquille.
I don't know if he saw the meme, but
Soccer still sucks. And so does Johnny. Why the is there a girl on the show now? I told you. Girls don't know shit about comics or superheroes. Bye bye, Shmee.
bye Shmee.
Now, oh god, okay. Now that HTC funk smell is gone,
I swear I didn't know.
You knew it.
all I can smell is the alcohol seeping out of Dilly's pores. It's gross.
He is glossy.
Love, Jay Jackal.
Jackal.
Jackal Thoughts with Jay Jackal.
That was good.
That was pretty funny. I do want to say, Jay Jackal,
Shaquille.
that this podcast needed a woman.
I don't know if it needed a
No.
woman. It needed somebody to wrangle me.
No, it needed a woman's voice,
A voice?
and
that
it
says,
needed a woman's opinion.
no,
and
that says meow meow.
Milnorf.
And maybe we don't know how to pronounce every little word. Okay.
Narf.
Schnarf.
Narf. Frack.
Anyway, thanks, Jay Jackal, for writing in.
Yes.
Jackal.
That was fun, Jackal.
Thank you. All right, now what everybody's been waiting for this whole time. Is it going to be a nerd up challenge or a bro down?
It could be either one. Let's find out.
Let's flip the coin.
Actually,
How about
I
let's flip an
do
Oreo?
have a coin right here. Is Captain Marvel or this?
Okay.
So I'm going to go, if the star is up, it's going to be nerd up. And if it says Captain Marvel,
Okay.
it's going to be a bro down.
Okay.
Bro Dizzle.
And it looks like it is going to be a nerd up. Nerd up skis.
Gandilly's time.
Dang. I think he's excited.
I'm ready to nerd out.
Are you steamy?
And up,
Really? Okay.
and side to side.
Look at, I got something I have something lined up for you.
Okay.
I will provide any of the necessary equipments that you need for this challenge.
All right.
So my challenge for you is to wear a Gryffindor
What's that?
scarf from Harry Potter
Okay.
to happy
A
hour.
scarf? I've never worn a scarf.
A scarf nerf.
I've actually never worn a scarf. That's not something that bros do.
Well, that's
You don't like to keep your neck cozy?
that's why you're nerding up. And this is
I wear shirts and turtlenecks. I actually do not own a turtleneck. I just said that.
because it was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funsies.
Okay. Well,
So
I'm up for that.
hold
so
on.
I have a Gryffindor scarf.
So hold on. Let me back it up a
Or
little
I
bit.
do have
So
Back
this
that thing up.
this Tuesday, myself and Dale Skills and Groot, aka Dad, aka tallest man alive, went to a little happy hour at Sack Yard
Yeah.
in Sacramento. Is that considered
ESAC.
ESAC?
That'd be the east side.
So we went for
Eastside.
happy hour. We were having a little brouhaha's. Shmee did not make it because she doesn't like the show
I
that
was-
much.
I was working.
Yeah, whatever.
Just
That's
like
what she
Dilly
says.
was when he was supposed to be watching John
So when I
Wick.
actually had some free time, I was meeting with the boys.
So we're going to try to keep that as an ongoing thing so we can meet up and kind of chat it up and have fun. So Sheila is saying that he has to wear a scarf the entire time he's there?
Yeah.
No shirt.
What if it's a hot day? I
It's-
still do it?
It's not going to be hot this weekend.
Do you have any other Hogwarts stuff maybe?
I do have a tie. I have a Gryffindor tie. I have a Hogwarts sweater, a Hogwarts t-shirt. I mean, I have
Yeah, but
plenty
will
of...
they fit him? He does have a
You
boyish
act like I'm like
figure.
Okay.
I mean,
Like is it
one of my
extra small?
t-shirts would be very like,
What about a wand? Should we bring said
oh my,
wand?
buddy. Oh my, you know what? Dang
This
it.
is getting-
This is why he's
I
here.
feel like this was
No.
supposed to start mellow, but this is like a big nerd challenge for me. I'm going to be walking around potentially
Casting
a place where I
spells.
see people that know me. And I'm
Patronus!
going to be wearing a scarf. And I'm going to have a wand. Like,
Okay,
Okay.
the scarf is
This
fine.
is-
Look, the scarf is very specific. I mean, it is Gryffindor colors. I mean, there's no
He's
mistake.
more of a Hufflepuff.
There's no mistaking it.
a what?
A Hufflepuff.
Yeah, which is
I did that once in high school. But I
No,
haven't-
can I? Bird always talks like a smack about Hufflepuffs because she thinks she's so
Yeah,
cool because
yeah.
she's like a Ravenclaw
Claw,
or
yeah.
something. I'm actually a Hufflepuff, okay, and she gives me mad crap about that. But a Hufflepuff's like little crest guy is a honey badger.
Honey Badger don't care.
They don't, and they were literally murder whatever a Ravenclaw is.
I'm wondering if Bird's going to come out to see this in the flesh. Because
I
we
think
know
she should.
Bird is one of the biggest, you know.
Maybe Bird.
Well, I'm doing this. So
Maybe
you guys
Bird
tell
can
me
bring
when.
her wand. Okay, so we'll do
Get
it.
the cameras ready.
We'll do it this weekend. You're gonna wear
No,
a
no,
Gryffindor.
Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday.
For happy hours.
Tuesday for happy hour. You're gonna wear a Gryffindor scarf.
Do you guys pick the establishment?
No, I thought you said, are we going to go to...
Can we go somebody where nobody's there?
No, because the point
Do
is.
you want to go to Cheers where everybody knows your name?
Why?
No, I don't want to go there.
Where's your favorite brewery?
Where do you go the most with your wife?
It's that
Applebee's?
Sac. What's the one that used to be Sacktown?
That is Tower Brewing.
Let's
Yeah,
go there.
Tower Brewing does know him by name.
Let's
We
do
could
that.
do Sackyard. I mean, Sackyard's always popping, so
Yeah, it probably has
if
the
you
most
want to get
people.
the most views, like
Let's do that then.
And
And
Billy's
maybe just
ridiculous
bring the
nerdisms.
wand as a backup.
Just in case. Just for the picture, maybe.
Okay, I'm a little nervous actually.
I think he should order a beer with the wand, being like,
Be
I
like,
want
yeah.
IPA, Patronus.
Like, I want a cider. No.
Or
Things that
butterbe-
Dilly
a
doesn't say.
butterbeer.
Oh yeah, he'd be like, oh no, that's what you should have to wear the scarf and be like, do you have any butter beer?
Maybe we could start a segment, the things that Dilly doesn't say. And one of them would be, can I have a cider?
Can I have a cider or a butter beer? Be like, do you have any butter beer?
No, what did you
sir?
say before that? Did you say berries and cream?
Berries and what else?
Okay, so
Cream.
We still
Berries
no,
and cream.
don't. Oh my
Berries
God.
and cream. I'm a little lad that loves
That
berries
is
and
a
cream.
No.
Berries
Stop
and
it.
cream.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's literally the worst.
How do you not
That's
like
so
berries and
stupid.
berries and what?
Berries and cream.
Did you
Okay.
say berries?
So it's
Berries
official.
and
I
what
have
else?
my first task.
You have
Yeah,
your first
this is the first nerd
up.
up.
We're doing it.
Okay.
So-
And it's Harry Potter theme.
So now
Sidekicks,
then,
look for the post on Instagram. I need your votes because what was it, Clayton? Or
Clayton.
Creighton.
said that we're gonna post it and we can kind of tally up and
Yeah,
that we can
get-
see who's.
so that
winning.
means you have a week to come up with the next challenge for her, and then we're gonna see who has as many likes or who has the most likes after. So you'll get a whole week, and then Sheila will get a whole week.
Oh no.
Oh, to get those likes.
Yeah. So he'll have
So
till
can you like
next
campaign?
Thursday.
Can I be like tell all my clients to go like this picture?
See, I feel like I'm already at a disadvantage.
Because you're not
I'm not as popular
cute.
as
Right.
Lord,
That's true.
and she does hair, so she knows all these downtown people.
I'm
over
very
here
Well, you
on the
better
east
start
side.
campaigning at work to all the bros.
But don't we also like? I still feel like there should be some kind of point system where if he does like a real like if he goes LARPing or
oh, definitely.
he gets more points
a LARP.
I will LARP my ass off.
because what if he gets the same amount of likes from a scarf as he does from LARPing?
No, and
He should get more points
We
for that.
can do that. Maybe those are half points,
Okay.
and then doing the challenge, you get a different amount of points.
Okay.
I still want to see like some kind of chart with stickers and magnets.
Right.
I
But-
do want that as well.
But I think the likes.
Dad, get on the chart.
I think the likes for sure is gonna can count for
Yeah.
something. Or maybe the post that gets the most likes gets.
Can
It's
the
what? What do we get?
Can the chart be
We just
Bird Box themed?
oh
God, don't say that.
my god!
Bird Box.
Freak
Oh
out.
my God, don't say it.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but he screamed pretty loud.
Oh my god!
Man,
Oh, that was great.
he hates it.
You guys should really watch that.
All right, well, Tuesday we shall be at Sackyard, and somebody's going to be wearing a scarf.
A scurf.
There might be a wand.
I also didn't we want to announce the dropping of.
Oh, so I do have one last thing. Good job, Shmee. Somebody didn't put it on the board.
Dilly.
Didn't see John Wick and didn't put this on the board. So for all you sidekicks, I did want to tell you guys from the Hardly Heroes fan experience to Electric Boogaloo, we had our friend Chris Velasquez of Violet Films film, and our buddy Devin helped us out for Thursday, and Chris was there on Saturday. They got some really good footage, and we are actually going to be dropping our YouTube video Saturday at 12 o'clock. So go to YouTube, and you'll be able to watch it. For all you people that did superhero entrances, you're going to see it.
Yeah, it's super awesome.
Yeah.
Philippe's is really good.
Philippe's is awesome.
Logan.
HTC's is awesome.
HTC's hecka good.
I like Logan's, probably
Logan's
the
is
Oh,
good.
Logan's is phenomenal.
Yeah, Logan's is so good.
I really liked Creighton and Mel,
oh my God,
his
I loved
girlfriend,
theirs.
was so good.
Oh no, that one was so good.
Because it was so multi-layered,
Yeah,
which was
totally.
awesome.
Yeah.
Mimsy,
Mammy?
freaking Mammy.
Don't forget about Mitch.
Oh, Mitch's was awesome
Mitch's was
too.
good.
Oh yeah, Mitch
But
was
yeah,
good.
my mammy
yeah, Mammy's
Mammy
was
in
good.
the house.
made an appearance.
Real
my boy,
dark.
Dominic or
yeah, my
Did your
what did-
wife do
no, No, I'm
Hot
very
water
upset
bottle
about
baby.
it?
her.
Loser.
Oh yeah, hot water bottle
Water
baby
bottle,
did.
baby.
I
And
did
then
mine, yeah.
Caleb.
Oh, Caleb's was good.
Caleb did one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember everybody else, but we even had the cook. I can't remember his name.
Dave.
Isn't the
Dave-
bartender from
Dave
and the
chef
bartender.
and the bartender.
Both did superhero entrances. But yeah, there's footage from the whole event. So make sure you guys go at 12 o'clock and watch the Hardly Heroes Fan Experience 2 video, Electric Boogaloo. And leave a comment and a like.
Please do share it with your friends and
And
family and loved ones.
subscribe.
Exactly.
Please.
So, yeah, that's all we got. Look forward to Tuesday in this photo.
Yeah, we're doing it.
You're
I think
nerding
Dilly.
up.
Honestly, I think Dilly's getting a little
gonna own
nervous.
this.
Oh, he's getting nervous.
Are you getting like
I
sweaty
have,
butt
like,
at
some-
all?
some inside anxiety a little bit.
Trying to
My
hide
palms are a little tacky right now, like I just licked them.
it. Hercules.
Cakes and pies, but yeah, I'm excited and scared at the same time. So, but I'm gonna nerd up.
I like it.
So you better be ready to bro down.
Oh, I'm ready to bro down.
because I'm coming
I got
correct.
this.
I can't wait to see what he comes
I
back
know,
with.
I know,
It's gonna be good. All right, where can they find us?
They can find us at Instagram at Hardly Heroes, Facebook at Hardly Heroes, YouTube at Hardly Heroes, Twitter at Hardly Heroes,
Number 1.
Boom.
and the website. Say it.
Oh, they can find us at hardlyheroes.com. And you can find all the knowledge on there. And,
Check us out.
just remember one thing.
Disclaimer. They don't know shit.
You guys have a good night.
Bye.
Adios.
Adios, muchachos! Beer! Why you acting